Good morning. This is Patricia with Patricia's Crafting Corner. Today I'm going to do several things. I have, as you can see, several molds. Oh, I got my Timu order in on yesterday, and I've decided that I'm going to try to do my little statuettes or whatever, the ones that I was telling you about that I'd seen at Sam's store and that just laid me out. Well, today I have been giving it so much thought that I'm going to try something just a little bit different than what I did because I still did not get the look that I truly wanted. So, what I've done is taken my sheet of iridescent paper here and I've cut three strips so far because I want to test them. I bought two new bear molds again because the last one, well, the only one that I had, it was kind of dull, and I didn't get that gloss that I wanted. And what I'm going to be doing is placing these three strips into the bear, and I'm going to do it in sort of an angled way where they kind of meet and cross over. And I'll give you a look at that as soon as I get it in. And I will be using, of course, the clear um, resin for this because I want everything to come out clear with the dimensions of that iridescent paper to show. And I'll give you a look in just 1 second as I get this entered in. And I'm not truly worried about it collapsing on itself when I pour the resin in because it's going to help, I believe, with the look that I'm trying to get. Just 1 second here and I'll give you a look. Now, this is what I've done. I've taken the three strips, one on each side of the bear and one to the back. So it's more like a triangle shape. And that's what we're going to be working with. I also have an idea on how I can get my lights in. This is part of a mold that I attempted to make and it didn't turn out right. So instead of just throwing it away, I cut it up for filler and it's gotten a little yucky because it was in a bag that had glitters and all other things in it. And I'm going to try to fix it in a way that it will fit down into the center and I will raise it up when it's completely cured. And I'm just going to try to find the right size for the right lights that I have and go from there. So, um, you give me a minute. Bear with me. That's cute. Bear with me, and I will get all of these molds prepared, or as many as I would like to do today, and we'll see how they look when they are completed. I'd like to thank everybody for the prayers that have been going up for me. I really haven't been doing well these last few days. I don't know if it's the weather and then the change of weather because we've had some pretty cold weather and then we've had some pretty warm weather. And of course, you don't turn your heat off, you turn it down. And at night, you go through the same thing again by heating it up. And I don't know if it's because of that. My joints have gotten really stiff. But today I'm feeling a little bit better. And I want to get these done because I am really excited about it. Christmas is really upon us. And I just would love to be able to give these to my granddaughters, my great granddaughter. Now, these I'm going to cut a little bit shorter than that first one because I do believe it would probably work to my advantage that they weren't so long. And I just feel like doing something creative. I thank all my of course, subscribers and all who view and just comment on the videos that I've been putting out. And it truly has made me feel a lot better about what I'm doing. It seems like my mind is just working overtime on what to do, how to do it, and try this, try that. I haven't had a surge like that in years. Believe me, I have been working on things, trying to stay busy because I don't like sitting around idle when I'm not feeling well. It makes me feel like I'm not going to get any better if I just lay there. So I do things to help me get creative and excuse me, or even learn a new craft. I even bought me a little well, and I got the little balloon poodles. I had been putting off buying these because they did look awfully teeny. And yeah, they are awfully teeny. But I still got them because I know I can use them in some way to do things for the granddaughters and just for other people, period, that would probably want those. Because I would think of fixing it onto something like a little jewelry box or something like that. Something that you can use and it would just be decorative pieces to it. So with that, I'm going to put you on pause and come back when I'm ready to pour the resin. See you in a minute. I'm back. I have mixed up 1 full cup of my Let's Resin resin. And I have tried to arrange the paper, but this is something else. So what I'm going to do is use at least one of the sticks here to place it in where I would like for it to go if it should start to fall, and move it around a little bit because it is so fine. It just flies away, and that kind of hinders me. I wanted it to be able to fit into the grooves. Now I'm just doing this like this right now so that I can get it into place. And I'm going to squeeze the bubbles. Now with me, nothing's right until it's right. So I just want to try and at least keep working at this because this is something that I truly desire to be able to do. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I've been having a little trouble with my mic. I don't know if it's the positioning or what, but I'm going to try to reposition it now so that we won't have too many problems. Excuse me, I kind of bumped it. I hope that didn't irritate anybody. And then too, I see that I find myself moving around and my mic isn't always where I am. So that's going to be something I need to work towards too. Now, I'm trying to get it to what I would call the key spots. And that's where it can be seen in the little grooves and in all the little sections that I think it would be better highlighted for what I'm trying to do. So let's just hope it works out. I'm not going to be upset if it doesn't. Like I say, everything that I'm doing right now is more or less to get better at what I want to do and learn the process as much as I can. It works for me because I can watch somebody do something, but I don't want to imitate. I want to be able to do for myself and just go from there. And that's the whole goal of my doing this over and over again. Now, there are a few bubbles in there, and I have to find my alcohol, of course, but I'm just going to let it sit for a second and maybe they'll rise up to the top. I'll continue with my angel. I'm just going to squeeze, and then I'll come back and do the same thing that I just did with the bear. And I'm going for my well, and I want to get at least all of them started so that if I have to make more, I will only have to just go from the parts where I finished on each one of them and not just start all over again in every little section. Okay, I don't like that. I'll wipe that up. I did let the resin sit for a few minutes to degas. Yeah, look at the bubbles coming up. They're rising. Thank you. Thank you. And with the little dog, oh my goodness, just trying to get it down in there, and it's fly away, and this little mold is something else. But I just think it's so cute. And I wanted to do this with the little dog. It's kind of hard working with my left hand and getting things done, because being right-handed for me and the way that I'm sitting, this is really awkward. So I like to know if everybody's finished their Christmas shopping yet. Are they ready for that big day next week? I'm not going all out because I truly have gotten to the point where I'm just happy being with my family, doing things for the family, and not so much as looking for things for myself. My children always want to buy me things, and I'm like, I tell them, look, I don't need anything, but I did tell them this year, if they get me anything, get me something for my craft room. So now I have to think of things that I truly want for the craft room. I buy a lot of things on sale, and because I don't like paying all those high prices that some of the people want for these little new gadgets that they're going. I'm not a pro, and I don't think that just for my hobby I need all of that stuff. But it's, I like it when I see other people get it and use it and test it out. Because, hey, that's cool. I like that. But no, not for me. I don't want all that. I don't need it. I just want to have fun, like I said from the beginning. Now I'm going to leave one of the bears, maybe both of them, a little bit with a little bit less, because I do want to position a piece of the silicone to be able to put lights in it, and maybe the angel. And how I'm going to do that is just real simple and easy. I want to glue the silicone onto one of the sticks and just put it in. Oh my goodness, I'm just really spilling this stuff. It's not like I can really keep from doing it, because like I say, with this left hand pouring, it's just not working out for me. And I don't want to block the camera so you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm honestly trying to learn how how to do a presentation without making such a mess of everything, but sometimes it happens. Those bubbles seem to be working their way up pretty good, and I haven't used alcohol one time. Sorry, have to do the blocking there because I needed to squeeze. I was filling up to making some chili on yesterday. I haven't had any, and that will probably be my dinner. I really need to eat on a regular schedule, but I don't have an appetite right now. And I'm not complaining because, the weight isn't really an issue for me at this time. I just don't want to not eat and then get sick because I haven't eaten anything. And because that does try to take me to a different level too. It makes me feel like I'm walking into a room and I don't know where I am sometimes. And I know that doesn't sound quite right to some people, but that's how it does me. So I want to take my meds in the morning and get going, and I don't always do that on time, but I do make sure that I get them in me as soon as I realize I haven't taken them, because I can get in this room and just get so carried away. Before it was being overwhelmed, and now it's just like, hey, you can't get me away from this. I truly enjoy it. It's since I've learned so much more, even with the editing. And yesterday I went back and learned how to put the music in the way I really wanted to do. So I'm just feeling pretty good and pretty positive about things right now. So, okay, I've got that, and I'm going to prepare my sticks so that I can position the silicone in there for my lights. And I will be back, and I'll show you that. I am going to put it in the curing mold, the cure, for about an hour and a half, and then I will let it finish curing on its own so that it won't be too hot where that it would even cause it. I just want to give it a good start. Okay, I think that's enough for what I want to do. Okay, and now I'll get started because I know I'm going to have to top these off. This gives you about a 40-minute work time, and I don't want to exceed that because I don't want the resin to get so hot that it starts to cure in the cup. Okay, so I'll take a real quick break, put these silicone pieces on the sticks, and put it into the resin while it's curing in the mold, and I'll be right back with you, okay? Okay, I'm back. I've got everything set up. I put a couple of sticks with the little silicone on it, and this is what I did. I simply glued it on with UV resin. Hopefully it'll work. I've never tried it before. And I'm going to place it down in the mold where I want it to sit so that it will make that little tunnel for the light. And I'll just push it in and let it settle and let it sit. Now, when everything cures, I'll be back and we'll demold and put our lights in and see how the finishing results are in comparison to the ones that we've done before. Okay, I'll see you after it's cured. Okay, everybody, we're back. Everything has completely cured. So we'll go about the process of demolding. I am a little anxious to see how this turned out. I had a spillage in my curing machine, and I don't know how that happened, but I had a little puddle. So this particular mold isn't completely filled anymore. I didn't go to the top of either mold. Oh, this is what I was looking for. This clear, crystally looking look here. I'm hoping my hand's going to work with me today so I can demold these and not have to go off camera and do it again. Oh. But little ones like this truly tear my fingers and hands up. My hands hurt and cramp so bad after doing these things, but I know this is part of the risk of doing what we do. So I keep going on. It's coming slowly but surely. I need to stretch the top a little bit again and try to release some of that. There it goes, hopefully. But if not, you know what I've got to do. So we're not going to fight him. We'll go on with the well. It looks like everything cured fully. A little bit overage on the outside of the mold. And if I'm not coming across coherently, it's because I'm mumbling. It's got quite a few little air bubbles, but it's okay. He's a whale and he's in the water all the time. Then too, it could be because I had him in the curing machine. I don't know. I really don't know. But it just takes longer to let them air cure. And this one is not a shiny mold, but it's okay. I'm not gonna get upset. But I truly love the shinier molds. Yeah, this one is full of air bubbles. So what I'll probably start doing with molds like this is just do them at night and let them cure throughout the night and into the morning before I demold them and see how that works out. Now, doggone it, this little tail is gonna give me a problem here. I'm just not into this right now. Let me see if I can loosen it up a little bit more. Okay, there it goes. Push it up with my thumb as I go. This takes up a lot of time. You know what? This is going to go on the list of, I tell you what, I'm just going to go on and go off camera and demold these boys. I wanted to share the demolding process with you, but I will leave the little inserts in and show you how I take those out. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, I'm back. I've already got everything demolded. I felt like I was fighting for my life with that well. And surprisingly enough, the bears did come out a little bit easier. So, this is what I've got. And this is exactly what I was looking for. I got a little flash here, excuse me, overage here. There's my little hole for my battery. Now, I'm not sure, but I think I have a battery small enough to fit in there. And look at this poodle. Oh, it is so teeny and cute. It is the best. Look at those colors coming through. If you can truly see it. That's what I was looking for. And with the whale, well, the whale is dull, but still the colors come through, and I love it. It didn't go all the way up into the tail of it, and I truly tried to push some of that iridescent paper in there. But what I think I do, I might just go over it with some UV resin and see how that'll make it look. Then again, I may not, because this is my first time doing this on the whale, and I'll figure out a different way to do the whale to get everything covered. And last but least is our last bear. Look at him. Now I do see little tiny micro bubbles, but it doesn't take away from anything. Matter of fact, it kind of blends in with what's going on there. I don't know. You tell me what you think. And now, for me to take the stick out, I just simply worked it as well as I could. I don't know, did it mold to the piece here? It did. So we're going to have to do this. Try to get this off. You know, with me, there's always something. I just can't go through one project without learning something from it. But what I did with the other one, I just worked that little piece of silicone out. And I'm sure most of you who have done this before would know. But for the newer people, that's what I did. I just took that little piece of silicone out of there, worked it out. It just basically opened up the space so that I would be able to put the battery in. I am going to get my deburring tool here. You know, you have to move things around, and I do, because like I say, my space is so tight that sometimes I just don't know where I put things. I just put them. So give me a minute, and I'll be back with that, and then we'll wrap this one up. Okie doke, I'm back. I've got all the trimming done. The parts look so cute. I found a light that would go in, but it didn't go in far enough because I didn't have enough tunnel space in there. But this is what it would look like with the light. It's the flashing little bear. I'll tell you what though, I am going to get this set up, take one final look at it, and then that'll be the end of the video. I like to thank everybody for joining me today, going through the process of me learning even more and getting an idea of what I'm doing and feeling more comfortable with it. I thank my subscribers again and again. I thank everyone who views and everyone that comments on my videos. If you like this video or if it helped you in any way, give me a thumbs up, make a comment, and join me again on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.